All right, guys, another little video about my ketogenic carnivore adventure. So today is more a ketogenic day, not carnivore. Didn't bring a lunch and a little bit hungry. Had one meal yesterday, which was steak. So I'm just going to show you. So you're at work, so I chose chop suey. Yes, I do have spices. I added soy sauce for all of you keto Nazis that are now going to say that I'm not a Puritan, whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much the meal that I'm going to have today. And I'm going to switch. Okay. So basically, the major overhauls that you want to do is immediately for your health is to remove all vegetable oils. Now, unfortunately, all of the middle section, anything that is canned, anything that's bottled, anything that's packaged, right down to brown bread itself, if you flip it over, you're going to see within the ingredients, one of the first, second, or third, these seed oils. Now, it can be called canola oil, it can be called rapeseed oil. It's pretty much the same thing, just two ways of calling the plant something different. Soybean oil, corn oil, and all of these vegetable oils, they're marketed as vegetable oils, but they're primarily seed oils mostly. These seed oils are not cold pressed. The seed oils are used, you get the seed oils with an extraction method, an industrialized extraction method that uses a industrial solvent, something like hexane, and so you put, let's say the soybeans, you put large amount, a whole field of soybean, you put it into a vat, you add heat, you use the solvent to extract all of the fats or oils or resin out of the soybean. Now, the leftover soy meal, they feed to cattle, right? So they make money with the residue. It's useless. We can't use it. So they use primarily the soybean. It all goes, the oil, to the human population, and the leftover husks they call soy cake goes to cattle. So they don't waste really anything. So the method of extracting itself damages these polyunsaturated fats. They're unsaturated. That means that there's many areas where hydrogen isn't bound, so that's why it's not solid. So the extraction method itself causes destruction, and that becomes somewhat, in a way, rancid. There's further industrial processes that do occur, and these are to make the oil, to make it into a clear oil, so it looks like olive oil, to remove any of the odor. And if you take soybean, for example, and taste it and smell it, it doesn't smell or taste like anything. Olive oil, you have that distinct olive taste. Now, there are cold press oils as well, used since antiquity, which is, your olive oil, and coconut oil in the tropics, avocado. These are cold press oils. Now, the other issue is that our food system is so darn corrupt that, unfortunately, when consumer watchdogs analyze even very good quality oils that are supposed to be olive, we see that there is seed oils that have been added into it, because the seed oils are 3 times cheaper. They're subsidized, and so they're trying to stuff it everywhere. If you look at Europe compared to Canada and the United States, Canada and the United States also within our food chain have tons of things that are banned in Europe. Do you understand me? There are things that Europeans ban, like you cannot put that in food, yet it is found in the West, in United States and Canada. So the wheat is sprayed with Roundup. and it's also sprayed in Roundup right before harvest. So we're consuming, I don't know if it's pronounced glyphosate, but the trade name is Roundup. So they basically genetically modified seeds, let's say for corn, and then after they spray the Roundup, everything else dies except for the corn, you know. So really good for and convenient, but not convenient for our health because we're ingesting it. So that's why, you know, I don't push. If somebody wants to do a carnivore diet, I'm there to help them along the way, to give suggestions. The only time I'd go really strict carnivore is if you have actual diseases and ailments, and you're trying to implement safely fasting and an elimination diet. So this video today was focused primarily a lot on seed oils. I have within my older videos, if you scroll down the archive videos, you will see that I have as well videos on seed oils, and I even, one of them, crazy, I go to the grocery store to look at the sides of the packages to show you that we are ingesting that. Now that is the first problem with seed oils. The second problem with seed oils is that it's too high in omega-6. Humans were not eating fields and fields of extracted oils from weird things like sunflower seeds, soybean, or rapeseed, any of that. Like I said, they were cold pressed, you know, like olive oil. The second problem with these vegetable oils is that they have omega-6, and the omega-6 is killing us slowly. We need omega-3 and omega-6, but omega-6 causes inflammation. So if you're consuming too much omega-6, first of all, the omega-3, if there's too much omega-6, they're competing. So even the omega-3 that is very important for you, you know, like the amount of omega-3 in your brain is impressive. Forget if it's like 80% DPA or EPA or something like that. The whole thing that I'm trying to say is it's overdosing you on omega-6. I mean, you know, people know, like, hey, if you have fat soluble vitamins, don't be an idiot and eat the bottle. You know, there's no prescription, they're supplement, they're store bought. So we are overdosed on omega-6 among many other things, but just that causes a chronic inflammatory state. And because these polyunsaturated fats, these essential fats the body can't produce, are part of hormones, are part of structures, they stay for a long time. So if you're going to switch to oils, watch out, because if you're trying to get healthy and you're still consuming the olive oils and stuff like that, you might still be consuming omega-6, and you're just never going to get it out of your body. So that's why really stepping back, returning to animal food, and, you know, being aware that all of these fruits and vegetables and stuff like that in our specific, you know, the West, is sprayed with all sorts of horrible things. So that's why I think that there's a great benefit to eliminating that. So for this video, you know, I really wanted to let you know that these seed oils, be aware of it. It's the best thing you can do for your body. Maybe at one point I'll go through a video with publication in a medical journal about the alpha-linoleic acid hypothesis. Basically, these omega-6 plant seed oils, right, are causing oxidation of your LDL, and it is the LDL not in and of itself that is pathological. It's that the omega-6 and the seed oils are, because they're, like I said, they're essential in their structures. So if you have LDL and you're overdosed on omega-6, there's tons of omega-6 in your LDL. It's prone to inflammation and oxidation. if you correct your ratio, okay, by returning to animal food, eliminate for now all of those seed oils and start going after sardines and you know, fish, cod liver oil and stuff like that, to really return that ratio. Try and even bring that omega-3 above the omega-6. That's the best thing that you can do. And this is an important message to share. It's the vegetable oils. Get that out immediately. And by saying that, I virtually am telling you, if you do that, you can't eat anything in the middle of the grocery store primarily. So you're going to have to start just eating the outer perimeter of your grocery store, which is fruits, the vegetables, the dairy, the poultry, the fish, the beef sections. You know, liver. If you're strict carnivore, highly suggest that you incorporate liver as well. I call a carnivore diet a wide variety of animal food. The only time I'd limit strictly to beef would be if you have an illness and you really are just trying to eliminate to see if something is improving. Understand too, to go and see your local farmers directly. Family-owned farms are being pushed out of business so that large corporations can gain a monopoly over our food chain. So it's important, while they're still here, to go directly see them. They'll be happy. So find a farmer. Grass-fed is better, obviously, than the grain-fed. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, I had been a couple of days on keto. I weighed myself at 197, maybe 3-4 days into it. I dropped, I think, to 94, and then I went back up, and I was like, wow, I went back up, and now I dropped to 193. So if you're weighing yourself every day, there's going to be fluid fluctuations. Just my meal right now that I put soy sauce, that's tons of salt. So I might actually suck up and retain some water. So I might weigh myself today or tomorrow and I'm back up to 197. So just be aware of the fluid shifts.